Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to the WSLM Radio Ministry Podcast with Pastor Vince. It is Thursday, May 14th, 2026, and I'm Pastor Vince, by the way. I want to continue this mini-series that I started called Read the Following Psalms When You Feel. I've been saying these past few episodes that the book of Psalms is a great place to go to when we're in our feelings, when we're feeling something, we're in our emotions, and we want to learn how to process those feelings, those emotions in a godly way. We know King David went through a lot, didn't he? King David wrote many of the Psalms, and he expressed his emotions. He spoke about what he was going through, how he was feeling, things of that nature. So when we want to learn how to process our feelings and emotions in a godly way, we want to go to the book of Psalms. So in part one, we looked at some of those feelings and which Psalms we should read. We looked at when we're feeling alone, angry, burdened, burned, confused, deceived, depressed, disillusioned, and ensnared. So today in part two, we want to look at a few more, and we'll come back for part three and maybe a part four. So today we want to look at when we're feeling glad. These are the Psalms that we want to read. We want to read 96 and 149. When we're feeling grateful, we want to read Psalms 30, 33, 66, 96, 103, 104, 113, 118, 136, and 138. When we're feeling guilty, I know many of us, even myself, sometimes we struggle with guilt. And that's an emotion, that's a feeling that many of us struggle with, that we have a hard time moving past. When we're feeling guilty, we want to read Psalms 19, 32, 38, and 51. When we're feeling happy, we want to read Psalms 4, 121, 145. When we're feeling heartbroken, it'll be Psalms 13, 25, 31, 40, 107. When we're feeling impatient, we want to read Psalms 4, 13, 27, 37, 40, 89, 123. And lastly for today, when we're feeling insignificant, we want to read Psalms 8, 23, 86, 90, and 139. So those are the ones that we want to look at for today in part two of Read the Following Psalms When You Feel. I pray that these are a blessing to you, that you'll go to your Bible, that you'll read these particular Psalms according to these particular feelings, and we'll come back later on for part three. Have a blessed day.